All right, what is up, Kronik Racing League? How are we doing on this fine evening? What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? It is McLaren fan in here. Superiority also might still be in here. McLaren fan left. What a bum. But yeah, Superiority, ¿cómo andamos en este bien día, bien noche? Bien bonito se ve toda la clima esta semana. Un poquito de lloviznada. Limpió toda la caca que tenía de pájaro encima de mi carro. Entonces, pues, todo bien, todo bien. Oh, my bad, McLaren fan. Uh, my chat thing that tells me who's actually in is bugging. But let me pull up these standings. So they don't have the standings for this last race. Yeah, they don't have the standings, but I guess at the very least I can talk about race results very quickly. Hold on, one second, one second. So we've got Crown winning at Imola. Or no, that was qualifying. Hold on. Did win at Imola. There we go. With Nova getting the fastest lap. Royce Crown, like we saw, getting pole position. Gold Killer coming in second from third place. Smiley qualifying second, finishing in fifth. Limerence getting a solid podium. I think. I can't remember. Could he have finished second? I think he might have been able to finish second, but racked up a 3-second time penalty at the very end of the race. But yeah, these are the standings. Nothing too crazy. Pretty standard, I think, for this league. So yeah, I don't know. We'll. Oh no, why is it not capturing my game? Come on, get up there. Come on. There we go. Before it breaks again, let me go ahead and transition. All right, let us get going here in qualifying. Somebody should be very close to finishing their hot lap here shortly, or their out lap. I mean, hold on one second. Just gotta make sure I am. There we go. All right. So first out seems to have been track map. That's what I'm missing. Seems to have been a Mercedes. It is going to be what it do, first hot lap of the session. And also, super quick, let me make sure. Yep, you guys can hear the game. Boom, fixed it. Now you guys can hear the game. But yeah, starting off in Brazil, during doing qualifying, I'm excited. It looks cloudy. I don't think it's going to rain, but I don't know. I don't get that information. So we have Chronico doing very well this season. Scavenger, I think one of the drivers they make start from the back for practice. This is a more beginner-oriented league. Ooh, a bit of a lockup from what to do. Not spectacular. He does have cars behind him. A Red Bull and a Ferrari as well as an Aston Martin. I wonder if they're getting in each other's way. Max Scavenger going ahead and retiring from the session. Has he already DNF'd? That was the wrong Aston Martin. I didn't get to see it was Mick, actually. That was... Oh, excuse me. Oh. No, he was just sitting there. That's interesting. Oh, he'll get a little bit of slipstream from this Ferrari about to start his hot lap. Finishes with a 110-1. Who is behind him? A Red Bull, a Ferrari, and Aston Martin. That'll be Crowns. Crowns setting a 108-1. Over a second faster than Bro Joshua. Getting out of the way of the incoming car. It is an Alpine screeching through. It is Psychotical. Psychotical on his hot lap. I think Nova and Gold Killer, both drivers they make start from the back as well. I can't remember who else. Maybe Crowns? I can't remember. But Psychotical looking very confident around this Brazil track. This is the Batalha no Brasil. That is the battle in Brazil. Very interesting. I didn't know that no in Brazilian was in. Maybe it's a contextual thing. Sometimes it means no, sometimes it means in. I don't know. I need to start learning some Nova new fastest lap, a 10th faster than Crowns. I need to start learning some phrases in other languages for the different tracks that people race on. It'd be pretty cool, I think. Psychotical setting a 108.4. Two people left to leave the pits at all. All these guys have already set their hot laps. Yep, are all going into the pits already. Domright also has already... Yeah, these guys have all come in. Constipated just joined. I think he drives for the Haas, I'm pretty sure. No, he doesn't. I don't know what he drives for in here. All right, there we go. JC18 is on an outlap now. E-Fizzle also missing. Oh, I'm pressing my brake button. Or my brake pedal. I keep forgetting that it actually does something. Wait, why am I getting... Why do I have pings from PTRO? What's going on in there? Am I missing some drama? No, it's just race results being posted. Okay, yeah, I don't really much care for that. E-Fizzle also saying he needs an invite. Said thank you, so maybe somebody has already sent him the invite. Oh, he's not starting from the back on purpose. He just crashed. Oh my god, what are we doing? What are we doing, man? JC18 setting a purple sector 1, looking very solid. I believe in you, homie. I believe. Can JC18 see some success in Kronik Racing League? I do want to check. How is I don't know how easily I can check their standings. Yeah, I don't there's not like a spreadsheet or like an overall thing, so I can't easily look at what JC18's best finishes have been. He has 2 purple sectors though. Yeah, I can't easily see. So, JC18, can he be the fastest on the track, or is the game lying to us about his purple sectors? It is definitely lying to us. He is P9. Dustin, you should convince him to start 2 hours or later. Or you just move 2 hours earlier, time zones. You just move somewhere that is 2 hours earlier. Or no, wait, later? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what that would be, though. Eastern Standard Time? Would that be, like, Brazil time zone? Oh, shit. Thank you, Mr. McLaren fan. Nope, wrong one. KRL. Bada bing, bada boom. I don't know if I had to even transition there. Oh, I can just sit here and spam this. I have found a new power. Okay, that's enough of that. Alright, so JC18, P9, E-Fizzle, and Constipated both into the session now. No, Dustin, don't leave. I'm sorry. Wait, how's it go? Wait, how's the song go? Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. Baby, come back. Yeah, I've heard that, McLaren fan. I keep forgetting that I need to adjust that. Because I have to edit the actual audio, the audio file. I just need to remember to actually, you know, set it lower. It would probably take like maybe 30 seconds to do that. No, McLaren fan, you're not touching any of your grimy little fingers over my stuff. No, 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 no. Oh wait, you used to be an editor back in the Prime days. Hold on, I take everything I said back. I take it back. I take it back. I take it back. Your grimy little hands can touch my stuff. There we go. And then speaking of which, I keep forgetting I need to add Nova going a 10th faster after 2 sectors, setting a purple sector 2. I need to remember to add those stupid gift things to where you guys can like use like Jiffy or Tenor in the chat. I always forget that. So Nova, can he set the yes, new fastest 107.8. Much, much, much faster. 14 to 17 were your editing years? What in the world? That was like last year. Oh, what the fuck? Nova, what are we doing? Oh, I thought he took damage. No, it's just the boards. Okay, I was about to say, dude, what are we doing? Psychotical going for a hike. Loving the scenery around Brazil. Looking for some hot women to accompany him at his hotel room tonight. Let's see, anybody more on hot laps? Yes, we have Dom right in the Haas. Yep, Nova forced to start from the back. Sounds about right. I'm pretty sure Gold Killer also has to. I think that's what has been decided. I can't remember. Or I don't know. There's like conditionals, like if somebody goes faster than me, I don't have to, or this and that. I don't remember. I really don't remember. He was not on a hot lap. I got baited. Chronico on a hot lap. Let's see Mr. Chronico, league owner. One of the nicest dudes I've ever met. One of the coolest, most genuine people. Also has a crazy life story, man. He's a well-traveled man. See, I think I've, you know, I ba 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 ba. Me, mo. Alright, just gotta hit those vocal warm-ups, so I stop stuttering. But I always thought that I had a lot of just random stages in my life and a lot of lore to me. Invalidated lap by Chronico, he's gonna have to go back around. But no, this guy, much more, way more lore than I do. Way more lore. Yeah, I've done so many different things, and he's just done much more things. He is older. He is older than me, granted, but definitely has had more life experience than I have, even proportionally. All right, going again. We'll be down like 2 to 3%, or is he going to the pits? No, he's going. No, he is going into the pits. Not giving it another time. Secret Cape Kartik, even on his time so far. Get that bot out of here. I was recently, somebody recently said, I can't remember who it was, I'm sorry. They might even be in this league. Max Scavenger's left the session. Max, what are we doing? No. I think I can add him. Hold on. First, let's see what this Kartik lap looks like. He is up with the big dogs. Does he improve? Does he improve? No. Just a little slower. Alright, let's see if I can invite him back. I think, yes, I do have Matt. Perfect. Constipated on a hot lap? No. E-Fizzle is, and so is Crowns. Gold Killer will be first. Yeah, Gold Killer will be one of the first that I know for sure is going to be on a hot lap soon. Hey, Crowns is pretty close to it though. Oh, right, I was saying something. So, recently, I can't remember who it was that said it, but somebody saying like, oh, you know, your streams are 50% actually commentating on the race, and the other 50% are you talking about your life. I think that was actually, I don't know. All right, Gold Killer starting another hot lap, but yeah, that sounds about right, I guess. And I don't know, people find it entertaining. People find it entertaining for some reason. I really don't have an interesting life. I have a very boring life. I just, I don't know, I can make anything sound interesting, I guess. So if it works, it works, you know. Invalidated from Gold Killer. No improvement. No improvement. Crowns. Now let's switch to him. Oh man. I need some soda, dude. I need a sugary drink. Ooh, chocolate milk. Oh, I can have some chocolate milk. Dude, I love chocolate milk so much. There's a Lando Norris monster. If I ever see that in any store, I will buy it and try it in a stream. Maybe that can be the fridge. Oh, it's not really a phase reveal. There's plenty of people who already know what I look like, but maybe an official face reveal for everybody. While I try it. If I ever see a Lando Norris monster, bro. 1077 Nova. Somebody beat your time. How does that make you feel? Does that make you feel inadequate? Does that make you feel not as good? Nah, you probably don't care, Nova. It is what it is. All right, you want me to go check the PTRL general chat? You bought it? All right, let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see what we've got. Let me switch to somebody else. Is Psychotical on a hot lap? No, just came in, I think. Smiley also not on one. Neither is Dom. Gold Killer is. PTRL, general chat. Oh, let me see. Yeah, never mind. General chat. Oh, here it is. Oh, I didn't even notice that earlier. What the fuck, Gold Killer? You okay there, homie? I think he's dead. Alright, Chronico. Maybe we can see an actual better hot lap from him with a Ferrari ahead of him. Psychotical disqualifying. I don't know how to feel about that Monster, bro. I've only ever tasted Monster, and I don't even know what flavor it was. I've never actually drank it. Oh, Gold Killer's AI crashed, not him. Interesting. R.I.P. Gold Killer, man. We might need a minute of silence before the race to honor Gold Killer's memory. Ce n'est pas bon. C'est très mal. I gotta sound just like Gold Killer. Oh, he has kind of a weird, like, deep voice, but kind of like a more higher pitched intonation when he speaks. Oh, like, you know, kind of like that. It's kind of weird. A little more throat too. He gives good throat when he speaks. You know what I mean? He really puts his throat into everything he says. But yeah. Wait, how's it say it? Faux? No, faux is false. It's not fake. Because I think like people say faux pas as something that's fake in English, but I don't think it actually means fake. Or maybe it does. If you say faux pas, it might actually mean fake. This is just me long-winded trying to say he's a fake French because he's Canadian French. He's not real. Chronico setting up purple sector 2. What is Chronico capable of? This is his home race after all. He is Brazilian. Give it to me. P3 improves. Oh, 0.02 of a second slower than Dom to take pole position. Crown's also retiring, starting from the back. This is Chronico's chance. All these people have to start from the back. Can he get something done in his home race? This is all for the fans. Palafición. I don't know how to say that in Portuguese. Sorry, sorry, Kartik. I have to look it up. I need to have Google Translate up on my computer so I can translate things rapidly and give it to you guys the dirty style. Dirty style. Okay, hold on. Translate.google.com. From English to Portuguese in Brazil. Dirty Chronico. No, well, okay, maybe let's not say it like that. Sujo Chronico. Sujo. How do I say very cute? Wait. He's very cute. Ele é muito fofo, Chronico. La verdade. That's my guess. I don't know how to say that. La verdade. That's probably not how you say it. The truth. Ah! A verdade. A verdade. Ele é muito fofo. Guys, I'm multilingual. I'm a polyglot at this point. I'm fluent in Brazilian. You guys get it? Because it's Portuguese, not Brazilian. You ever try to retire going into the pit, but your bot decided that suicide was the way? Yeah, we have to hold a minute of silence now before the race, just for you, Gold Killer. Just for you. So, JC18 actually taking pole as these guys back here. Well, Scavenger said he crashed. These three starting from the back. E-Fizzle not setting a time. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright. Let me see if I can do this. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to listen to this a couple of times so I can repeat it. What flag is Mick? That flag is Cyprus, but I think he's actually Australian. So I don't know why he has the Cyprus flag. Okay, I think I got it down. I think I got it down. I gotta wait though. Kronik will probably really appreciate this. Or you know what? I'll go ahead and practice it. I'll go ahead and practice it. Assim que as 5 luzes se apagam, esta corrida no Brasil tem início. That feels very bad. That feels so off. I need to listen to it again. Hold on. Okay, I think I got. Yeah, I think I got decent. Assim que as 5 luzes se apagam, esta corrida no Brasil tem início. Yeah, do I sound Brazilian yet, guys? Do I sound like I'm speaking Portuguese, or does it just sound like Fridge is saying absolute buffoonery nonsense? I like to think I'm speaking Portuguese. That's what I like to think. Sounds good, Fridge. Thanks, man. Oh my God, this Nova guy. This Nova guy. Get him out of here. Nova probably eats tacos and thinks he's being cultured. He eats French fries and thinks he's being culturally diverse. Look, guys, you don't have to be jealous that I wait, McLaren fan. You're right there. You're like everywhere. Look, hold up. You're like on the left side of the screen. And then you're also in like the kind of bottom right. You're everywhere. You're famous. Okay, now I'm just kind of waiting. Just kind of hoping we get started here shortly. I have things to do, and by things to do, I mean not much to do. I actually have absolutely nothing to do after this. I'm talking about, your logo, your Discord picture. It's the McLaren logo, so the McLaren logo is right there, and then on the right side. Um, Actually, I do need to figure out the racing league tools for the interleague because it's completely broken. Because since Kostaka won the Brazil race, um, fuck, I shouldn't have deleted him. I could have kept him and then just give him a million seconds of time penalties because then, like, I need somebody in that top row, and since I deleted his data, the whole thing is fucked. So I don't know how I'm gonna work around that. I don't know how to fix that now. I think I do, but it's gonna be annoying. L comms, to be honest. You know what, Nova? You know what, Nova? You're banned. You're banned from FSR. Get him out of here. All your points go to the kick team. What do you think of that, homie? What do you think of that? We'll replace you with uh we'll replace you with uh Nova with only one A. Your evil twin brother. No, McLaren fan, you don't get his fucking points. Stop trying to fiend for everybody else's points. All right, chop chop, guys. Let's get a move on. You're taking him with you. Mmm. You guys are wildin'. You guys are wildin'. All right, hold on. I gotta practice it again. Assim que as 5 luzes se apagam, esta corrida no Brasil tem início. Yes, I'm Brazilian, guys. I'm Brazilian. I'm just like that. I am just like that. Never before did you guys think I was Brazilian, but you've figured it out. You've learned that I am Brazilian indeed. It gets better, Fridge. What do you mean? What are you talking about? You know, you guys ever hear the whole if your friends jumped off a bridge, would you jump with them? If I jumped off a bridge, would you guys jump off with me? That's the real question. That's the real dilemma here. That is the very, very important existential practice. Oh, keep practicing? Yeah, I'd imagine. Yes, McLaren fan would jump off a bridge with me every day of the week. Well, guess what, McLaren fan? You probably shouldn't because I don't know how to swim, so it'd be up to you to save me. If I jumped off a bridge, it is suicide, essentially. I would need somebody who knows how to swim to save me from drowning. Hey, I got fans. I got fans. I got boys. I got boys in the hood. Bro, I mean, okay. Would you guys ever believe it? Would you guys ever believe me? I genuinely, for half my life, hold on, what would half of my life be? 12? A little more than half of my life was very social. Not very. Let's settle down. I was very shy. I was very, reserved to myself. I wasn't anywhere near as extroverted outside of like my family members because I grew up with a million cousins because you know that's how Mexican families work. Aside from them, but if it was like a cousin that I hadn't met before, I was really awkward when I'd meet them. You know, I used to be weird. I used to be a little awkward, weird kid. If you guys would believe it. I've always been funny. I like to think that I've always been funny, but I have also been very shy and I guess a little socially awkward. Yeah, see, the difference between you and me, though, McLaren fan, is I'm just better. I am better. Wait, how's it go? It's the Homelander. What's it called? The Homelander speech in the first season. I've only watched the first season. It's the fuck. How's it go? It's something. I'm stronger. I'm smarter. I'm better. Oh, assim que as cinco luces se apagam. Esta corrida no Brasil tem início. Oh, here we go, Brazil GP. Let's go, Kronik, go. Let's go, Kronik, go. Let's go, Kronik, go. Ooh, somebody sliding out in the rear. I saw that back there. No incident. I think they just kind of lost traction on the rears, or maybe I just saw something. You can hear tapping in the background. Perfect. That's what I was hoping for. Let's go, Kronik, go. Let's go, Kronik, go. All right, where is Chronico at? He is in 5th. Yeah, it's gonna be difficult to overtake him here in Brazil. It takes a lot of bravery and a lot of faith. Constipated ahead of Nova. Nova up into 10th already. Very aggressive through. Oh my God, Gold Killer up into 6th. Holy piss! How are they so high up already? Constipated battling with Nova. Oh, and Constipated has slipped out. I think applying too much throttle too early. He has already crashed into the wall, folding under pressure. Nova behind his teammate, Limecake. Come on, Chronico, I believe in you. This is your chance. Get ahead while you can. Do it for the fans. Do it for the afición. JC18, fastest lap from the lead. Nova gaining on his teammate. Does his teammate let him through? Psychotical going into the pits? Has he taken damage already? Mick as well? Oh no, but Nova has overtaken his teammate through turn 1, 2, and 3. Nova is already into P8. From the back, Gold Killer up into P6 already. Oh wait, Gold Killer started in P6, I forgot. Nova, yep, 8 positions gained already. Wild, wild stuff. Chronico has lost a position actually, with Kartik ahead of him. Crown's overtaking What It Do already. And might even get a double overtake here shortly. No, not venturing. It would have been very, very risky and honestly a little too aggressive to send a move there. What It Do, breaking a little late, needing to go a little wider. Now under threat from E-Fizzle. These two going at it side by side. What It Do not making the same mistake as Constipated. Actually getting onto the throttle a little more slowly, more controlled. He's missing an end plate. Unfortunate, unfortunate. Chronico is gaining. We'll have the DRS on Kartik. DRS is now active. There you go. You see his rear wing opening. Does he get ahead of Kartik going to turn 1? He's sending the move. Late braking. Clean as can be. Kartik with a switchback, but blocked by Chronico. Very well done. Very well done. Good driving. Another DRS zone. Here we see 2 people very close to Smiley. Smiley under threat from 2 drivers. Yellow flag. It is Mick once again slipping, I think. JC18, Dom, and Smiley very, very hard battling for first place, allowing these guys to maybe catch up. It is Gold Killer going ahead of Kartik through that very high-speed right-hander with 2 turns, 2 apexes to hit. Or is it 1? I think it's just 1. I think that one. I think. You know what I mean? Yeah, you guys know what I mean. So yeah, we have a DRS train of 3 cars up at the lead, and then Chronico, Gold Killer, Kartik, Bro Joshua, and Nova in their own DRS train. Kind of trying to catch back up to the front 3. We're going to see a lot of movement here. People's DRS opening. Nova, I can very much assume, having lower wings than maybe most of the drivers here on this grid. Not really gaining on Bro Joshua, though. Bro Joshua also likely to be running some lower wings than others. I see a Williams. Chronico going a little deep, going a little wide. He has been overtaken by Gold Killer. Now in the middle of a DRS train. Bro Joshua, does he send the move? No, not enough overlap. Crowns 10-second time penalty, speeding into the pit lane. Unfortunate. What are we doing? We can't be doing that. We cannot be doing that. That is amateur hour. Psychotical, new fastest lap from P14 after pitting. Driving in some clean air. It is Nova gaining on Bro Joshua ahead, not venturing a move there. I see so many people make a dive there. It pisses me off whenever they do it to me. Because, like, what are we doing, man? What are we doing? Are you that desperate? Nova, ooh, getting a much better exit than Bro Joshua. Should have the overlap to get ahead here shortly, maybe. I don't have telemetry on. I need to find out the battery levels. Has way more battery than Bro Joshua. Oh, Bro Joshua braking very early. Nova's not going to be happy about that at all. Bro Joshua potentially getting ahead of Kartik here. He's not been managing his battery well. Kartik with more battery, as well as Nova. Nova kind of taking the outside line, not able to make any sort of move to really get ahead. Everything else seemingly calming down. It looks like the front 3 are happy to kind of stay in their positions and run away from the rest of the grid. Their biggest threat being Gold Killer behind. Domrite actually slipping up, now no longer in DRS potentially of JC18. JC18 and Smiley in a 1v1, it seems like. Yeah, we still have a 4-car DRS train, and then just kind of two pairings up at the front. JC18 gaining, has DRS, has been gaining on Smiley this entire sector, even before the DRS opened up, but he is sitting behind, doesn't want to slow them down. Yeah. I think JC18 is running some higher wings, and then he's gaining on Smiley rapidly, so I'm thinking that he's also running even, Smiley's running even higher wings than JC18. Either that or he hasn't been harvesting all that much. So yeah, I think the two of them running higher wings and Smiley running the highest of these two. Now being overtaken by JC18. And then battling has allowed Domrite to bridge the gap. It is now a 4-car DRS train once again. So it is JC18, Smiley, Domrite, and Gold Killer in a little bit of a train of themselves. 4 cars, Crowns, new fastest lap on hards, 1:10.5. Pitting too. Excuse me, rough day for the Aston Martin team. C. Miller, 3-second time penalty. Kartik getting ahead of Bro Joshua. Under threat from Nova, too. Oh, I think this is going to be a Nova overtake, maybe. Does he have the juice? Both harvesting. Can he make a double overtake? Has the inside line. Entitled space, goes a little deep, not able to get as much traction on exit. Oh, but he makes it up here. Getting through, really riding that curb hard. Giving Nova the room. Kartik now trying to overtake Nova. Oh my god, this is some crazy battling from these 3 right here. It is now Nova ahead. Oh, the Haas of Kartik running wide and immediately rejoining. Not unsafe, but a bit of an advantage gained. Interesting to say the least. So now Nova's job is going to be to catch up to Chronico as soon as possible. Try to get that DRS that would help him defend from the 2 cars behind. Chronico ahead of Dom. Dom, what happened there? Maybe slipping up on traction just a little bit. Nova overtaking Dom that quickly. Dom, a little bit of a buffer from the other cars. Letting his Haas teammate go, it seems like, but will be defending Bro Joshua. Bro Joshua will not be too happy. No, he's let Bro Joshua through maybe as well. No, he hasn't. Hard fighting. Defending Bro Joshua from for his teammate. I mean, this is massively beneficial to Nova though. At best case scenario for Nova. Now Kartik slowed down a little bit by his teammate, was let through, but then Dom is now slowing down Bro Joshua. Max Scavenger making his way up into P9. Smiley, JC18, and Gold Killer still in their little DRS train, continuing to run away from Chronico. See, this is what I like to see. I like to see some really good race IQ. They would gain nothing if they were to start battling each other, because it'd just be constant DRS swapping, this and that, back and forth, you know? And then they'd lose time to the grid behind. This is their best chance at guaranteeing themselves a better finish in this race. Takes a lot of patience, takes a lot of discipline too, to really commit to such a thing. Where Joshua is close to Domright, but Domright's still doing what he can to kind of slow him down. Or maybe he's not even thinking that. Maybe he's just worried about keeping him behind. C. Miller going into the pits. Or is coming out of the pits now, actually. Gold Killer. No, he's gone into the pits. Or JC18 has gone into the pits. This is early. That's a 2-stopper for sure for JC18. He's going to be losing a lot of time doing a 2-stopper potentially. It's going to come down to if the rest of the grid does a 2-stopper. Bro Joshua needs to harvest more battery. That'll be his only chance at actually overtaking on this track. Needs to save more battery. Oh, somebody's died! Somebody has died! Let's see if we can get a better visual here before he despawns. Yeah, he's died. I don't know which wheel though. Domright has died. C. Miller drive through. Mick as well. So it's just a virtual. No, it is a full-on safety car. Some people had just pit as well. So kind of ruining. Yeah, JC18 had just pit, so he can stay out. Oh my god, that might actually be amazing for JC18. He didn't get the free pit stop, but everybody else will be tempted to pit, except for maybe what it do, and therefore will gain a lot of positions here just from staying out. Not the conventional way of benefiting from a safety car, but hey, benefit is benefit. Yes, race leaders pitting. Let's see how many positions he gains. JC18. Gaining more and more. He's up into 4th. Does he gain another one? I think he will be able to. It's going to come down to this exit here. No, stays in 4th, but gaining quite a few positions from that. Pretty crazy that's how that works for him. I mean, that's essentially a free pit stop for him. Just because of the timing of it. People hadn't yet been able to pit, and just where he was on track at the time of the safety car coming out allowed him to make up a million positions. So what we're seeing here is Chronico, Gold Killer, and Smiley on hards probably will still need to pit again. That would be a lot of laps around this track on the hards. Kartik on the hards, Bro Joshua on the mediums. Looking to gain a lot of position very early on, since the rest of them will have to pit anyways. And so, yeah, looking to gain as much time and positions at this restart with the faster tires to start. Scavenger on hards, Nova, E-Fizzle, what it do on mediums. Constipated also on the medium. Psychotical, Lime Cake, Scavenger, and then Mick, Crowns, and C. Miller on the hards. We'll probably have like 23 laps once the safety car comes in. Or maybe, hold on. So we're on lap 11. That is 26 laps. Yes, 26 laps. So probably 24, 23 laps of racing. Alright, let's do some more Portuguese here. Eu acredito no Crónico. I believe in Chronico. Todos voces deverían entrar para FSR. Hold on. What the fuck is she saying? Todos voices deverían entrar no FSR. You should all join FSR. Where's the Senna accent? Brother, you think I know what that Senna accent is like? I forgot the Senna has a documentary. I wonder how loud I speak whenever I'm streaming, because these headphones kind of cancel out my own volume when I speak. So it's a little hard for me to know exactly how loud I actually am speaking. I really do hope I'm not disrupting my neighbors around here. I just chugged a ton of water. I'm very hydrated at the moment. Oh, hold on. While we're under safety car, I need to go put some stuff in the fridge. I got some pizza hot and ready. Not from what's it called? Not from Little Caesars, but from the pizza place in town that it is. Oh, it is so good, dude. This pizza is amazing. But yeah, I need to. Since it was hot, I didn't want to stick it into my fridge immediately. So I left it out a little bit for it to cool down, and it's about time I put it in the fridge. Fridge using the fridge, kind of crazy, isn't it? All right, go. And do I go ahead and get chocolate milk? Nah, that's more for later. It's more for later tonight. Oh, holy shit, the race is restarting. God damn it. I came up just in time. All right. Can we keep it clean through turn one? No diabolical move set. Oh, the Williams! Chronico sliding, doing a drift. No, Chronico, no! Oh, man. He was doing so well. All right, Nova, maybe looking to get ahead of Scavenger here. We do see Bro Joshua sending a move on the inside. Not fully committing, but the Haas running wide. Kartik folding under the pressure. There's a side-by-side battle going on here. It was the Alpine and the Haas of Kartik, I think. More side-by-side. Nova trying to overtake Max. Has overtaken him, getting the traction out of that corner. Constipated retiring from the session. Another safety car. Immediately after this one. Oh! Settle down, C. Miller. Well, here we go. I highly doubt anybody's gonna pit right now. There's no way. with 3 laps of safety car, that'd be, let me think. Maybe 16. Yeah, that'd still be like 20 laps. 20 to 21. Yeah, nobody's pitting right now. Oh, settle down there, Gold Killer. Settle down, head honcho. Settle down, Big Papa. Is Gold on Nova's pace? Gold Killer's not gonna like to hear this, but I don't think so. I don't think so. I think it's close, but I think if you were to average it all out, I think Nova's just a bit faster. Smiley is pretty fast too. He's definitely more of a race pace guy. His qualifying wasn't as good as like Nova's, but his race pace and his race IQ seems to be very good. I might be wrong about his qualifying pace though, but he does well for himself. He does very well for himself. I kind of get what you mean, actually, Shadow, or McLaren fan. See, like, let me think of one specifically. I guess kind of Brazil here. I don't know. I don't know. It's hard for me to really wrangle the car, you know? Really have control over it around Brazil. What other track? I'm really trying to think here. What are we doing back here? He has no damage, but given a 10-second time penalty for that. The Williams really not enjoying their race here at Brazil. Kronico fumbling a bit of a hopeful race at his home track. What other track? Kind of struggling. You know, around Zandvoort, it does feel like the car is a little fast for the track, but I do really like Zandvoort a lot. No, Australia's perfect, man. Australia, the car feels fast, but in a very good way. I love Australia so much. All right, safety car in this lap. All right, waiting for the safety car to enter the pit lane. Smiley leading the safety car restart. Alright, here we go. Restart. Who gets a good run? JC18 has a good run, but he can't overtake until the finish line. A lot of people getting a better start than Gold Killer. Oh my god, do we go 3 wide here? There's no way. No, we do not. But we do have 2 wide. Red Bull on a V card. Red Bull gets ahead. It is Bro Joshua ahead of JC18. Nova in 6th. E-Fizzle getting a better exit than the Alpine of Max Scavenger. Overtaking around the outside. Max Scavenger still fighting it. Space given. More speed held for the Williams as he had the outside line. Can he hold it? Yes, he has. He is ahead. Kartik into 6th. Gold Killer, Bro Joshua, JC18, Nova, Kartik, everybody very close together. Any more battles going on back here? Lime Cake losing control, it seems like. Kronico very close here. Oh, great move from the Alpine, but the Alpine barely. Oh, he's been bumped by Kronico. No. I don't. First glance, that looks like racing incident. But it's very hard to tell. It's very hard to tell at that kind of a speed. Gold Killer very low on battery, using absolutely all of it on this lap. Same thing with Smiley Face. Bro Joshua really up the ass of his teammate. Let's settle down, broski. You just forced him to cut the corner. What are we doing? Settle down! A Ferrari getting ahead of the V-car. We're getting a really good run through here. It's Nova. Why does it keep giving me this head-on view? I can't tell what's going on. Oh, these guys are very, very close. They're hungry for results. They see their opportunity, and they are trying their best to make use of it. Still very, very close here around Brazil, as it can be. Very precarious, very perilous driving around these narrow corners at high speeds. A lot of braking, a lot of throttle control. It is a very technical track. All right, DRS active. A volatile environment. This guy's using his thermo words. His thermodynamics vocabulary being put to good use there. Gold Killer, is he sending a move? No, staying behind. Everybody remaining in their positions. Another DRS zone, but nobody really getting an insane run on somebody else. I lied. JC18, maybe. Nope, sitting behind for now. Psychotical has gone ahead of what it do. Nova gaining. He is up into P4. Look at the positions gained. He has gained 12 positions. Bro Joshua 5, Gold Killer 4, and Smiley 1. We have two people very far in the back. That is Mick and C. Miller. They're just kind of vibing. They're doing their own thing. Dustin would have gained 13 by now. I believe it. McLaren fan would have gained maybe 1 position by now. I would have gained 0. I actually probably would have lost positions by now. Gold Killer. Nope, still not making a move. Oh, but he might here. Getting a better run than Smiley out of that corner. Immediately going ahead, maybe. Has the inside. Is ahead, though. Space given. High-speed corners. And it is Gold Killer now ahead. If Nova wants to make up more time, he is going to have to get ahead of Bro Joshua. This is nerve-wracking. I mean, it's like patiently waiting. As patient as they have to be, as patient as we have to be as spectators. They have to choose just the right moment. It is very dangerous to try and overtake around these corners. One mistake and you might as well be dead, ending your own race. Maybe even ending somebody else's race and bringing down punishment on you. Nova with DRS. Didn't really get the run on him. DRS will only help him stay close. Gold Killer sending it up the inside. No, it was Smiley getting ahead, taking the inside line. My bad. Wrong description of the events unfolding. But Gold Killer maybe be able to re-overtake here down this DRS straight. Yes, overtaking in none. Oh, Smiley kind of... Oh! We just see a car sliding sideways deep into the turn. Oh my god. He's kind of recovered though. He's only lost like 4 or 5 positions. He's in 6th now. What happened? His rear starts to grasp. Honestly, very likely. It looked like he kind of pulled to the side, to the right, and then you just see him. It cuts to the angle. You just see him going across the screen. Oh my god. Well, this has been an exciting race so far. There are about to be 16 laps left to go in this race in no Brasil. Carrera, oh my god, dude, it's like the French thing, but it's not quite right. Carrera, no Brasil. Nova needs to not burn everything down the main straight, get him on the next one. He has quite a bit of battery. He actually has more battery than Bro Joshua ahead. He's doing very well. Maybe harvest a little more would be helpful though. Gold Killer died. What the fuck happened to Gold Killer? I didn't. I was trying to I don't know what I was doing, dude. I like zoned out or something. Oh, move sent by Kartik on Smiley. Very aggressive, not getting it done, and potentially risking losing a position, but able to keep his for the time being. I genuinely did not see it, dude. I don't know what I was looking at, but I did not see it. Well, this safety car has brought everybody together, and everybody's staying together, actually. All right, Nova has a lot of batteries saved up, but so does Bro Joshua, and so does JC18. JC18 actually has more saved up. What is the tire difference here? Nova's, yes, crossover point. JC18's tires are going to be better than Nova's by now. Oh, no move made, but, oh, very tough there. A little bit of contact. The V-Carb trying to sneak through. Oh, the V-Carb might actually be able to sneak through. Goes JC18. Whoa, yeah. Does he get a double move made? Does he get ahead? Outside line on Bro Joshua. Bro Joshua defending the outside or the inside. V-Carb with more speed. He is through. 2 positions gained. Taking advantage. Nova jumping into 4th. This is racing. Oh my god, I'm gonna come. Oh my god. Nova back ahead of Smiley. Maybe. Smiley defending very well. Gets the speed coming out of that corner. A little bit of toe tapping, wheel tapping, lip licking action going on here. They are still side by side going to these turns. Not even losing that much time to the cars ahead. It is Nova behind of Smiley. Another DRS. I mean, this DRS train goes all the way back to P8. P8, dude. Keep it PG, please. My bad, my bad. My bad, boys. Psych, I do what I want. You guys ever hear that Eminem song? The one where he's like, something about put a turbo up my ass. Let it nibble on my asshole. Crown's overtaking E-Fizzle. In. I'm gonna fucking come. I'm coming. I'm gonna fucking come. I'm coming. You guys ever hear that Eminem song? It's pretty fire, man. You guys should listen to it. I think it's called FAC. F-A-C-K. FAC. Crowns. Secret Cape. Battling. Ooh. Kartik. Keep it under control. This is some tough racing here. Kartik looking to take the inside on this next turn. Not able to do so. Lime Cake, 3-second time penalty. Hold on. Bro Joshua and Smiley going back at it. The Ferrari poking his nose in. Oh, Nova. Able to recover, though. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. We're okay, though. We're okay. Smiley. Oh, JC18 has broken the DRS. Smiley in second. Bro Joshua trying to keep it close. Nova chasing very hard. Crowds has recovered up into P5. Gold Killer also looking to continue to make up positions. These two fighting. There's the Red Bull. Bro Joshua ahead. Dude, there's so much for me to, like, there's so much I need to keep track of. Ooh, the Aston Martin going outside of track limits. I wonder if he got a warning there. Gold Killer overtaking E-Fizzle. Smiley face with a 3-second time penalty. That is horrifying for him. That is not ideal. Not ideal at all. Gold Killer back up into 7th place right now. Hold on. Smiley was the one that went drifting off screen, and he is back in a podium position. But with a 3-second time penalty, which is not great for him. Continuing to fight side by side with Bro Joshua. A little bit of shoving going on, it seems like. Some hard battling. So it is now Smiley up into 2nd. But all the cars behind him will be getting DRS while he is low on battery. Will not be holding on to this position, unfortunately, it seems like. Yep, dumping his battery. Just not really able to do much there. Does he lose 2 positions down the one straight? Oh, he might be. He has lost 2 positions. Does get DRS, though. Safety car, there have been 2 Rockstar. There was 1, and then before they even completed another lap after the safety car, there was another safety car. 2 safety cars. He hit his bet. He called it. He said there were going to be at least 2 safety cars. And, well, his money line has hit. Somebody pay him out. Somebody pay him out. It was a positive 300 odds. So a little likely, but still unlikely, you know? He put the house on it. Holy fuck, he's rich, boys. Well, is he really, though? Positive 300. Um, doesn't have the greatest payout. What does that mean? It's like 3-to-1 payout, isn't it? No. That's not 3-to-1. Oh, a little bit of bottoming out from Smiley. You risked it all for half your house on top of it? Damn, that's crazy. I'm surprised that we're still this close together after that safety car restart, excluding JC18. JC18 right now running away with it as these guys have been very, very greedy with their positions. It is Kartik going up the inside, losing traction, dipping into the... Oh, and then he's been run into by the Aston Martin of Crowns. We are seeing a lot of colliding back here. Does anybody have any damage? I don't think so. I think everybody's fine. The Alpine making a move, getting across maybe by Crowns. Hard to tell. There's not a virtual. It was Psychotic. Psychotic has been getting railed this whole race. Not able to really get much momentum going, unfortunately. Nova mid-strat, fumble it? I don't know. I mean, everybody's going to have to pit. Again, there's no way they can carry these tires another 10 laps. Actually, 11 laps. 10 and a half. 10 and a half. They're going to have to pit again at some point. But right now, while, you know, the medium runners are able to keep up with DRS and just, you know, with other cars battling, they might as well not pit yet. That's just the way I see it. I don't, you know... Oh! No, nobody's pitting. We got baited. 1v1v1. It is a Red Bull, Ferrari, and a McLaren battling it out. McLaren, seeing the window, takes it as the Ferrari goes wide. Oh, and there's been a collision! They've collided. Too much aggressive driving. Not enough reward. They've been spun. Bro Joshua into second. Max Scavenger catapulted into third. Kartik into fourth. You always have to leave the space. Always you have to leave the space. Crown's now ahead of Kartik. I'm getting a foot cramp. Let me not do that again. I started curling my toes because I was feeling it. I was feeling the orgasmic nature of this race. You know, if a race doesn't make you curl your if a race does not make you curl your toes, it is not a good enough race. That is all I'm saying. Almost as intense as Miami this Sunday? Nah, that's cap. Hold on, Smiley! What are we doing? No, Smiley! Waiting to do a safe rejoin. Kudos to Smiley. Alright, well, the battles have pretty much ended. It is now Bro Joshua on his own for second. JC18 on his own for first. Scavenger. Actually, Scavenger's leading a 1-2-4 car DRS train. A big lockup from Scavenger. Psychotico actually driving very close to Nova. This is almost as intense as the one time I was surrounded by 2 men, 5 women, and 1 midget late at night. Brazil and FSR might be a banger. Dude, why do you think we put it as the season finale? Come on, we knew what we were doing. We cooked it up. We're master plotters. We know what we were doing. Peep the Discord quick. What of it? Where am I looking? What's been clipped? Oh god, what did I do? Nah, I'm about to listen to this off my phone. You guys are gonna catch it. Oh, the toes curled. Nova Nova pitting. No, he sent it into a group chat. You should send it into KRL Rockstar so everybody can enjoy. So people pitting off of the mediums. It is Nova switching onto soft. That's kind of aggressive, actually. Gold Killer setting a new fastest lap this late into the race. Did he just get onto fresh tires? Yes, he did. He just got onto some fresh hards 2 laps ago. Mick has been on the same tire for 26 laps. Holy Christ almighty. Jesus, man. What are your plans? What are you plotting? Scavenger, a lot of battery saved up. Holy piss! People have caught up to Bro Joshua immediately. Now his position under threat by everybody. The DRS train has completely caught up to him. What has happened? You manifested yourself into Mick? Yeah, don't do that. Don't do Mick like that. Mick would have done just fine without you. Don't be manifesting yourself into Mick. That's kind of weird. All right, Bro Joshua pitting. Pitting off of the mediums. 10-second time penalty as well. Dude, what are we doing, Bro Joshua? How are you capable of selling your race that hard this late? Pitting onto softs and 10-second time penalty just like that. What are we doing? Okay, I'm not saying the soft tires is a bad idea. That's probably a good idea. He went so Gold Killer went sliding through turn 1 when he died. Not sure if it was contact or he just spun. Oof. Lime Cake maybe making a move here? No. I think he was just overtaken actually. Rears hit grass maybe actually. Happens quite a lot in turn 1. Try to take it as wide as possible to maximize your entrance and your exit. You know, you want to go back and forth as smoothly as possible. You want as much lubrication. On the track. I'm lying. Yeah, there's no possible way I'm talking about anything non-sexual because you don't want lubrication on a track. You want to be as dry as possible on track. You want absolutely no warming up. So Max Scavenger in 2nd place. JC team, honestly, does he? I think he just carries the hards for the rest of the race. These hards subtract about like 6 laps from them, so they're really like 2, 4, 16 laps old because of the 2 safety cars. So they could last the rest of the race. He will have to manage his tires just a little bit, I do believe. We're seeing a lot of gaps forming. Smiley ahead of Lime Cake. Nova new fastest lap on the softs. Are Max and Crowns both going to try and make these tires last to the end? Grass is lubricated? Yes. Yes, it is. Very, very wet. Very wetums for my dickums. Okay. Oh, I need to be lobotomized, bro. I need a lobotomy. Is water wet? As many of you may have contemplated once in your lives, the age-old question of, is water wet? Is water wet? Well, as a well-experienced, well-educated, very well-studied British scholar, studied at Oxford, studied at Harvard, studied at what's another one? What's the other prestigious one in England? Oxford. Hey! Keep it on track. I'm talking here. As a well-educated scholar of Oxford, is water wet? My answer to that is no. Water itself cannot be wet if it is in the liquid form. Now, if ice were the subject at hand, then yes, ice can be wet because it would have the water around it to give it the wet quality. Yes. I am here. This is Sir Fridge the Third, well-educated scholar from the UK, at your service. I almost feel like that started blending into a Trump, and I don't know how to feel about that. Can't tell if I'm being racist. I can't. No, that's not being racist, guys. That is my alter ego. That is me in a different life. That is Fridge from the UK. That is British Fridge. Yeah, not much has been going on. Psychoto, actually, I lied. Is gaining on somebody ahead. Line kick is... Oh, he's dead. Oh, what the... Oh my god, he's actually dead. He's actually dead. What could have possibly happened for him to be upside down and in a million pieces? Holy shit. Dude, that's 3 safety cars. Everybody up at the front getting a free pit stop. These guys on softs may be able to gain some positions because they pit earlier onto softs. Oh my god. What? No, no, no. My alter ego is not racist. My alter ego is, oh, Fridge K. I like that. I am the Fridge K. Alright, don't speed, don't speed, don't speed. Oh my god. What are we doing, guys? What are we doing pushing so hard into the pit lane? Oh, he's staying out. That's risky business. It's going to be 2 laps of racing no matter what. I guess actually it is kind of crazy to pit right now, because you wouldn't have much time to catch back up to the safety car queue. Interesting, JC18. Yeah, dude, what are we doing? How do you get a 10-second penalty speeding into the pit lane when you have like 10 seconds of safety behind you? That is the sell of a century from JC18. Going on to used mediums. Stroll is coming. Red, red, red. Dude, the absolute panic in George Russell's voice. his engineer's like, oh yeah, oh, you turned over the track. Hold on, Lance Stroll's coming at you, bro. George, zero faith, is like, holy fuck, I'm about to die. I have Lance Stroll coming at me. Yeah, dude, he had no reason to even be remotely close to pitting, man. 2 Indians in the top 3? Nah, that's cap. Here we go. Lap restarting, or race restarting here shortly. Okay, guys, stop being so antsy. Wait, Chronico! Chronico! Home race, come on! Come on! Come on, Chronico. With this race restarting, I do want to once again repeat. Todos voces deverían entrar no FSR. That is Portuguese for all of you should join FSR if you're not an FSR already. Alright, here we go. There is a lot of gap between these drivers on the very, very old hards and the drivers who switched onto softs. But Crown's gaining a lot of speed on Smiley. Does he send the move this late? No, he does not. Ooh, people struggling on these old hards. Crown's ahead of Smiley already, looking to gain even more positions rapidly. This is his comeuppance. This is his chance to recover. Ooh, a little bit of a lockup, able to control it though. Smiley losing positions to E-Fizzle, who is on fresher hards. Oh my god, Crowns might be able to do it here. Setting it up the inside, locking up. Will have the better traction on exit. Oh, just not good enough through that corner. Nova getting positions up into 7th, setting another move. Should have it here. Yes, he does. He is up into 4th, making it look clinical. Max Scavenger running away from Chronico at the moment. There will will only be 1 DRS zone that these drivers can use. Actually, no. The finish line is near the end of the pit state. Oh my god, the pit straight DRS zone. So it's 2 DRS zones that they will be able to make use of. Crown might actually be able to make something crazy happen. He might be able to make something happen. Okay, let me get these tires off the screen. We know it is Crown's marching on soft tires on the very, very old hards. Could have sent it there potentially. Bro Joshua, 3-second time penalty. Gonna come into one of these corners. He has to do something into one of these corners. Max Scavenger. Nova up ahead of E-Fizzle. E-Fizzle dropping rapidly. Did he lose control? Yes, he did. Nova 3-second time penalty. No, that isn't good. But Max Scavenger crossing the line here shortly. Not under threat from anybody behind him. Is going to be your race winner in Brazil. Chronico Second place in Brazil. Psychotical third. What a recovery from him. Crowns into fourth. Gold Killer fifth. Kartik, Nova, Smiley, E-Fizzle, and then potential. Yeah. Oh no, Bro Joshua has 10 second. It'll be E-Fizzle, Smiley, and then probably JC18. Max Scavenger, campeão no Brasil. Max Scavenger, campeão no Brasil. I haven't translated that one, so that's my best guess. Bro Joshua does hold on to 10th. Oh my lord. What a race, guys. What an absolute fucking race. Spectacular race. You guys are awesome. I could have asked this has just been purely cinematic. Purely cinematic from all standpoints. It's crazy that such an amazing race has occurred here in Brazil. Kronik Racing, eat your heart out. We have a Brazilian on the podium. Brasil campeão do mundo. Brasil campeão do mundo. Driver of the day going to Crowns. I'll accept it. 13th to 1st. What an amazing race from Max Scavenger. Downright unfortunate for him. Who is champion? Brasil! Brasil, campeão do mundo. Alright, let's look at these incidents, just in case somebody needs them. Alright, that is it. That is crazy, man. One stop from the Scavenger and from the Chronico. Spectacular race, man. Home race success for Chronico. Love to see it. Alpine 1-3. Pretty solid. Alright, but that brings it to a close here in Brazil. Brazil. Look at that. Good vibes putting the Chronico Williams car on the splash screen for the stream. Amazing race from Mr. Chronico Meister. Love to see it. Eat your heart out, Brazil. Brasil. Brasil el mejor do mundo. Very well done, Chronico. But yep, that has been Kronik Racing week 11? Week 11. Batalha no Brasil. So, hope you guys enjoyed. It was fun. It was an exciting one. A lot of clips from this race. And yep, I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the rest of the tonight. I want to do something, but I just don't know what I want to do. But yeah, you guys have a great one. Um, see you guys next week. Good night.